Welcome back to the latest edition of the Laura and Becky Show.
If you're new here, then welcome along. We're pleased you found us. If you've come back for more, then you're just bloody great.
Hey, now, give us a like, a subscribe, a follow, a review as well, because, well, we have no jobs, so we need this podcast to do well.
Right, let's get moving and a grooving.
What?
Welcome back.
So when we started this podcast, well, which was only yesterday, I'm talking
many years ago.
I'm talking like we've been doing it for months. We only started yesterday. We thought it would be like a really quick thing, didn't we? We thought we'd come into this studio in the morning, take us like 20 minutes or whatever to record it. And then literally we'd press one button.
Oh, yeah.
It would upload to everywhere and we'd be off
done.
having a coffee.
Yeah. We were like, it'll take us an hour max. I think we give ourselves an hour.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, what time did we leave yesterday? Midday. Got a midday. I was like, Becky, it's midday.
I mean, we were in here for like, what, 5 hours?
It took us longer to do a 20-minute podcast than it did to do our whole breakfast show.
Well,
our whole radio show.
This is not on. This needs to stop.
Today we're gonna be out there. We need to carry on with the day. It's sunny. We ain't got time. We haven't got the time and energy. It took us hours, didn't it?
I think it was because it was the first one, so we were kind of like...
We'll see. We'll see how long we're in for today. Anyway, who knew a mole, a dead mole at that, would cause, so many people to get in touch going, ha ha ha, dead silky mole.
People were messaging us both yesterday on social media, like saying they were Googling what a mole looks like.
Do you think we should go back on that walk and get that mole stuffed? We could have it just sat here. No. Couldn't we? What's it called?
No.
What's it called when you get a...
Waxidermy. Maxidermy.
I don't think a waxidermy. What's a waxidermy? No, it's not maxidermy either.
It's where you stuff animals and you put them on the wall. It's something dermy.
Oh God, here we go.
We're not even a minute in and we're Googling again.
Yes, I was Googling dead moles and now I'm Googling stuffing animals.
Oxydermy.
Oh, no.
It's something like that.
Taxidermy.
I knew there was a dermy
not waxy,
in there.
Taxi.
Anyway, no, we're not going to go and get that mole. And listen, I don't mean to upset anybody.
Toy. It could be our mascot.
I think something's probably eaten it by now. No. I know. It actually breaks my heart. But
anyway, listen, we're going to do this quick today.
Yeah.
No dead animal talk. We've been on a walk this morning. Everything was alive and chirping.
Yeah.
No dead animals were seen this morning. I have to say, I did look out for some.
Did you?
Yeah, I did.
Is that why you were walking
looking along the
head
pathway, like, where are they? Where are the dead animals?
We just want to say thank you as well, because obviously it was the first podcast yesterday and we had some lovely messages, and in all honesty, we're just grateful that anyone's even listened.
If you're listening again, thanks. Just keep listening.
Now, yesterday...
Right, now hang on, I'm going to start this. Right. So yesterday, we left here. Like, look, we're not lazy, but if it's past midday, Becky and I are like, Jesus Christ, this is overtime for us.
What a day.
What a day. And anyway, so we kind of we had different things to do. So we kind of split up, didn't we? And the last thing I said to you was... Drink later? Should we go for a drink later? You're like, yeah, text me. I was like, yeah, all right, love. So anyway, went and did our things, okay? I had to go and record something else. And I messaged you after I'd recorded it going, all right, love, what are you up to? Batch House, that's the place we go, for a wine. And then I get a voice note back from you, right? Or you message me and go, I'm not sure I can. I'm going out later and I've got to take some clothes back, right? For the past, I don't know how many weeks, right? You're like, I've got errands. You call them errands. Got to do some errands. Admin day. Got to take clothes back. And I was like, I'm not having this. Bloody taking clothes back. So I messaged you and I was just like...
hang on, I've got...
Fuck off with your bloody clothes.
I need to play this voice because it actually... Oh, do you know what? I said this. I'm looking back. There's so many voice notes between us on WhatsApp.
You're not going to be able to find it. I literally was like, I can't be doing this anymore. So many. Be careful which ones you play.
I know. I'm just thinking that. No, this is okay. I think it's after I said I couldn't. Oh, here we go. Right. Let me just check.
Mate, I'm not being funny. I'm not being funny. You keep taking these clothes back. Have you got more clothes to take back, or are these the same clothes you had to take back? You're always taking clothes back. Are they the same?
We'll leave it there because I don't know what else you're going to say.
Honestly, though. So, have you taken them clothes back?
Well, I hadn't, because then you persuaded me that actually it was more important to go for a wine in the sunshine yesterday than take these clothes back. So I was like, oh, well, I better not take them back because Laura wants to go for a drink. So I came and met you for a drink.
Yes.
Had a lovely little cocktail, didn't we?
Yeah.
But then on the way back, I did post some of the clothes.
Right.
But I've still got more I need to take back today.
Oh, God.
Honestly, it is like a full-time job. Getting these clothes, buying them, deciding what you want to keep, what you don't want to keep, making a quick little reel with them, then sending them back. I mean, I'm on like first name terms with my Hermes guy.
Oh, no. Where's your local is it near you, your post office? There's one here.
Is near.
There's one literally there.
There's one literally near my house, but like I've got big boxes. I have to package them all up with like loads of sellotape on, and I go in and I'm literally, I just can't even carry them.
Oh, it sounds like a nightmare. It sounds like you are living a nightmare.
Do you know what? It's a hard life.
Ever tried taking a boxed item back to Zara?
No.
Oh, don't do it.
Oh, why? What? I mean,
because they're just...
Zara's a bit hard anyway, isn't it? They're not the most friendly.
They are
in
horrible.
there.
She's like, don't bring that box near me. So I was like, sorry. She's like, I can't touch that box. I was like, what do you mean you can't touch the box? It says Zara, I'm bringing I can't touch it. Can you open the box? I was like, what the hell do you think I've got in it? They're just assholes.
It's like when you're at an airport and they're like, open this bag, please.
Yeah,
Show me
did
what's
you
in
pack
there.
this yourself? Yeah. Yeah, I'm never, ever taking anything back to Zara again,
Why,
ever.
I don't, like, we weren't even going to talk about this today, but why are they so mean in Zara?
I think they've just got I don't know. Well, I would be fed. Also, as well, in Meadowhall in Sheffield, right? People queue, but there's self-service checkouts.
I hate
so
those
people
things.
Oh, well, you're one of the... I don't understand why someone would stand in a queue for 40 minutes. Just go around and do a self-service checkout.
I don't mind self-service, but it's when you've got to take those tags out. I literally cannot get the tags out myself.
Okay. I mean, you just practice.
I'll have to come
or
with
just
you.
ask someone to help you.
But I just... What, one of them? One of those mean girls? No
they
way.
are, aren't they?
So mean.
I think it's just because it's busy constantly. It's just a constant flow of people, isn't
I don't
it?
think it's that, Law. I don't... I mean, everywhere's busy. I think they've got someone who works at the top who goes, right,
just be as
girls,
miserable as you
today,
want.
let's see who can be the meanest.
Oh.
Let's see what things I can dish out
if
to
you
you
can
if
make
you're
someone
really mean.
cry,
Yeah.
you get a bonus. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I actually do.
Right, moving on then. Next week, I'm going to Malta.
What am I going to do when you're away, by the way? I'm actually
Well, you've had a few offers.
I'm getting anxiety about this.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. It's only like 3 days, 3 sleeps. You'll be fine.
Are you talking about those men that asked me to go into the woods with them, by the way? We'll talk about this another time.
So I said to the hubby yesterday, we need to book. I'm very nervous about flying. We're with EasyJet, and at the moment, it's a nightmare.
It's carnage.
And
at the
I'm going to
airports.
a wedding, and I've got quite expensive clothes to take with me. Obviously, not a wedding dress, but they're nice. If my bag doesn't arrive, I'm screwed.
Oh, don't.
Yeah, I'm really, really, really. My husband even went, I might just wear my suit on the plane. Can you imagine if we just
Why
dressed
don't you
up?
wear your wedding outfit on the plane?
Can't, but I am a bit nervous about it. Anyway, I said to him, we need to book the parking. And when we went to Mallorca,
This was you and I, wasn't it?
yeah, you booked the parking, right? So we rock up. First of all, what was that guy's name? Jerry?
It was Jerry.
Jerry.
Oh, do you know what? Imagine if Jerry from Manchester Airport is listening
Yeah.
now. Hey up, Jerry.
Yeah, he was quite helpful. But what he did is put the fear of God into us, because we pulled up. We were like, excuse me, can you help me? He was like, yeah, we're like, oh, we're supposed to meet someone here to take our car. And it straight away went, oh, are you sure? Sure it's not dodgy?
Yeah.
So straight away we're like, oh, shit.
We were panicking, but then it seemed to get more dodgy as the day went on, didn't it? So then we went to the top of this car park. We were told to go a multi-storey car park, and there wasn't even like a designated area. They were, oh, just pull out wherever you can and we'll come and find you. We were like, what do you mean?
Well, we couldn't even pull. There was nowhere to pull up. It was just the weirdest thing. Anyway, then eventually I'm like, ring them back. So you kept ringing this poor woman. And eventually this guy just turned up, not in a high vis, by the way. And actually, yeah, we are fooled by a high vis. You put a high vis on, you're important.
Yeah, well, we'll hand anything over and do
Just
whatever
put
you
the- but
say
he
if you're
didn't
in a
have-
high vis.
He didn't have a high vis, did
No,
he?
so straight away, we could see him walking towards us. We were sat in your car at this point. We were going, he hasn't got a high vis
Yeah.
on. What are
He's
we
not
going to
official.
do? He's dodgy.
Yeah. Anyway, Basically, it was like, hi, yeah, paperwork, got our cases out, give him the key. And I just looked at Becky and I was like, this could be some random, I don't have to sign anything. He didn't ask us anything.
And then, do you remember as well? Because we were both looking at each other and I knew what you were thinking. You knew what I was thinking, that he was going to nick your car.
Yeah.
That's what we were both thinking.
I just handed my key to some random guy who's just going to drive off and be like, that was the easiest steal ever. Just two idiot women like, oh, there you go.
Take it.
So what did you do?
Well, then I started asking a few questions. I went, so where exactly do we meet you for the club? I got my phone out and I started to take a photo of him. Then he covered his face and went, no photos, love. So straight away we were like, oh
no, what do you
he's
mean,
definitely
no
going to
photo?
nick the car. But then we let him nick the car.
We were like, okay, yeah, bye then.
And we both looked,
waved us.
and we waved back because he was
Yeah.
driving off with your car.
He's like, see ya, suckers. We're like, bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. We'll just go on holiday. We're jobless. And he's just taking my car. Right, what's going on in the world?
This is exciting. I mean, we have not had any new music from Beyonce for, is it like 7 years or something?
It's a long time.
I mean, it is overdue.
Yeah. Now, overdue. It's good. We've listened to it on our little walk, haven't we? It's a bit 90s, bit clubby, isn't it?
It's not what you'd expect from Beyonce. We were both kind of like, oh.
Hey,
Oh.
hang on a sec.
But it's a banger.
Bit of piano in there.
Yeah.
Also, that means if she's got new music coming out, it means she'll tour soon, and we are definitely go. I mean, we missed Harry Styles.
We'll go and see Beyonce.
We've got to go and see Beyonce.
Yeah.
It's a good tune. Also, as well, I think we should share that song that we're loving at the moment. Who's it by?
Yeah. Do you know, there's quite a few good songs out at the moment. So it's, I should know this because I play it on repeat. Let me just look on my phone quickly.
It is on repeat, isn't it?
If you are looking for a summer banger,
It's a banger.
LF System, Afraid to Feel. I kid you not, you will hear it and you will play it over and over, especially with the sun shining.
Yeah.
It is just the best song I think I've ever heard. No exaggeration.
It's a tune. Right, are we going to do Act Normal today or should we leave it for tomorrow?
How long have we been doing this podcast for today?
I think we're on like 13 minutes.
Shall we do it?
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Right, worst thing to say to anyone is act normal. Because then you just immediately go, oh shit. And you don't act normal, do you?
Well, you can't act normal.
No.
It's like, you know, when you're sat somewhere and you say to your mate, you're like, don't look now. But obviously straight away you turn your head around and you look.
Yeah, so you said to me, so basically we're having a drink, funnily enough, a coffee. And people kept walking into this place and you kept going, oh no, they're here now.
Do you know what? It was ridiculous. Like, we were in somewhere that the batch house where we normally go, but there were so many people that we knew that were coming in.
Yeah. So anyway, I was at the exact moment that you said act normal, I was doing an impression of someone doing the robot, right? And you just looked at me. I had my arms out like a scarecrow and you just turned around and you went, mate, act normal. And I was like, well, what does that mean? Do I carry on doing the robot or do I stop? I didn't know what to do.
Laura did carry on, by the way. She honestly looked like Ricky Gervais in the middle of the face. She was literally, picture, arms outstretched. She was like spinning her arms around just like Ricky Gervais does in the office. And as this person walked by, that's what Laura was doing. And I was like, that wasn't
But how
normal.
do you act normal? Like, we're just like, it's literally just the hardest thing to do.
Well, what you should have done in hindsight is just sat there and sipped your coffee and had a
maybe.
pretend conversation with. That's what I do. I start having a pretend conversation with them. Like, oh yeah, do you remember when blah 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 went to blah blah blah? And you're like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I should have done that, but I carried on.
Can we talk about what happened though when you first saw this person in this place? We're not going to obviously say who it is.
Yeah.
But this person was at the bar area, and it's a guy. We'll say that.
Yeah.
They were wearing a long black coat.
Is this our mate for today? Mate.
Yeah, this is going to be our.
This is our mate. I think it's probably a double A mate for today.
Yeah.
So this person has blocked me and you on social media. And we're not quite sure why. We have like a bit of a inkling. I can't be bothered to tell the story, but anyway, they've blocked us. This person's blocked
It's bizarre,
us.
no, but hang on. We haven't
God.
actually done anything wrong, like that we know of. We've replayed the story in our heads, and we're like, why has this person blocked both of us? It seems a little bit extreme. Anyway, yeah, they've definitely blocked us from everything,
And we haven't seen them since we saw them. We haven't seen them for a while. We haven't seen them, have we?
We haven't seen them since this person blocked us.
So anyway, in he walks, and I got a bit of a shiver. I got a bit of the ick, I think you call it. It was quite warm, wasn't it? No, it's very warm. In the 20s.
It was very warm. And Laura literally turned to me and she went, that triggers me, that. And I went, what? What do you mean? She went, men who wear long coats like that, it triggers me. I was like, what?
It was. What is Keanu Reeves in Matrix? What's his name?
Oh, I can't
He looked
remember.
like him.
Yeah, it is a
Because he
Matrix
had-
coat, isn't
what
it?
gave me the ick is it was very long. It was inappropriate for the weather, and the collar was up. It's the collar.
The collar.
The collar. And I don't know what it is. Now, it had that coat have been a tan colour, I think I wouldn't have been triggered so much.
Yeah.
Because it was black.
And on a boiling hot day with the collar
I
up.
want to say a penis extension. I do think that men that wear long coats with collars up are a bit like, you know, they walk in a certain way.
I think they maybe think quite a lot about themselves, don't they? And it is a bit like, oh, look at me with my long coat swishing behind
and my
me.
collar up.
Yeah.
It's just the collar. I think it's the collar more than the...
Is that what it is?
I think it's just, I don't know. It's just a bit arrogant, isn't it?
Yeah, put your
Why
collar
do you
down.
wear your collar up? Why would you do that?
Well, I've got to be honest here, and I don't know if this has triggered you with me, but
You
I
wear
on my
your denim jacket collar
sometimes,
up.
not every day.
It doesn't... Well, I mean, I like you less that day. You do walk in and I'm like, what's she got a collar up for?
You're like twitching.
Why
in the
do you have
corner.
your collar up?
I don't know.
It's a bit
sometimes
arrogant of you, Becky.
I think it looks a bit cool sometimes. I actually do think it looks quite
Right.
cool.
Okay. So
Do you not-
you like... Right, okay. I
Maybe
think
this
it's-
person, this guy who blocked us, maybe he just thinks it looked a bit cool. Maybe he's not arrogant at all. Maybe he just thinks, yeah, quite like the look of that today.
Yeah. Okay, who wears a long black coat on a hot sunny day?
Well, this was the thing. I think everything about it was just wrong. But also, he then walked past us when I told Laura to be acting normal, which she obviously didn't act normal. But
I'm there doing the robot.
But I tried to catch his attention.
I know,
'cause
I
thought,
saw you.
Yeah. And it was really awkward. And you know when you sort of go, because they actually, and he ignored us.
He saw us, didn't he, for sure? We were sat slap bang in the middle of that place.
Yeah, well, I just thought that was a little bit rude. Like, first of all, we don't know why we've been blocked. And then I tried to be like, oh, hello. And I think he would have probably seen that I tried to do that and just blanked us.
Yeah, he walked past us a couple of times as well with his big swishy long black coat.
Yeah, and then, do you remember as well, in the car park afterwards?
God, yeah.
Their car was parked near us, and Laura and I were sat in Laura's car just chatting for a bit. And he came out, didn't he? And you went, oh no, he's coming near. His car's parked near us. So we both got down into the
you
footwells.
ducked down. I couldn't.
Yeah.
Because I had the steering wheel. You can't duck down when you're the driver. So you ducked down, and I was like, I'm just going to move us. And you're like, where are you taking me, Law? I was like, I'm just moving another parking space. You were thinking I was going to kidnap you.
Honestly, I felt like I'd been kidnapped. I was down in Laura's passenger footwell, and all I could see was like the sky and the clouds moving when Laura moved her car.
And he was probably watching us going,
What are
there's
they
the
doing?
reason I blocked him. There they go.
That's it then. Thank you very much for listening, and the next one is out tomorrow.